What's up, peeps? So today we're going to do a quick little overview of artifacts and how they work in Lords Mobile. They've been in the game now for a little while, and they've been actually a really good help, especially when you're trying to get some stats that you can't necessarily get. So first thing, you have your artifact hall, and in here you can see all your artifacts, all the ones you have done, all the ones you haven't appraised yet, and the ones that you can appraise. Then you go to the unobtained, and you can see all the ones that you don't have, and it shows you how much you need in order to get the new ones. You have ones for wonder battles. So this one's like infantry and cav attack. I think it's this one. No, this one. Yep, this one's ranged and inf for wonders. And then this one is cab and range for wonders. So those were new. They came out with the first fair, I think it was. Pretty helpful. Then you can see you have the fair. This is the normal chest. So the antique chest, they can contain any of the artifacts, the normal artifacts. And then you have the royal chests, which they come through rotation every few days, few weeks. You can see this one starts in 17 days. This one starts in 38 days. This one's going right now, and this one's like a challenge pretty much. So you can see the leaderboard, 4-year grouping, based off how many have been opened. I've opened 64, not a lot. Some rank 2000, but rank 2000 still gets you something. It doesn't actually. I'm gonna push this out towards the end. But there are rewards just for doing it. So just for opening the royal chests, you get these rewards. I completed phase 1. So then you go to phase 2. It's just some little speeds, more royal coins. Phase 3, phase 4. And that's where it ends. You could use those in the challenge shop. So a good thing to note is that when you get these challenge badges, they disappear when the event closes, but the royal coins will stay. So any royal coins you get, if you don't want to do this challenge, you can save them for the next one, but you have to use your badges. They'll go away otherwise. There's good rewards. You can get brushes, you can get records, or if you save up enough and do enough boxes, you can get some pretty decent artifacts. Like you can get the cav range, you get the range, these ones. I don't think you can get the wonder artifacts from these. You have to get them from first place, second place, so on and so forth. Something else to note is you can get the 100% attack boost from ranking 1, 2, and 3. Pretty nice. That's the only way to get those as far as I'm aware so far. So we'll open a chest and we'll see what happens. So you open the chest, and I got some records. It's actually good because I need those. Same thing as normal chests. You look down here, it says open 7 or more, and you'll get a guaranteed epic or higher. Something that I've noticed is that can include records. So you can get epic records instead of artifacts. It's not really the end of the world because we always need records and brushes, but it'd be nice to see only artifacts in there. Same thing with this. Open 7 or more, get epic or higher. Right now I just got some shards, so let's talk about shards now. You got so when upgrading these, they require anything from records to brushes to shards. Now another thing is the generic shards. So in order to get the generic shards, you have to have duplicate shards. So I'm not a fan of that system, honestly. I wish that I could just take Eternal Gaze shards and then keep pushing my Eternal Gaze artifact up, but it is what it is, right? What are you going to do about it? So let's look at upgrading one real quick. I don't want to really waste, so you could filter. I'm going to filter it for what I want, and I'm looking for cav attack right now. I can't do any cav, so I'm going to see about range. I could do range. So when you upgrade, it's literally as easy as just waiting until you have that blue arrow and just pressing upgrade. It auto selects what you need, and then it's upgraded. Pretty good boost from that. Let me see if I can get any infantry. No, that's okay. Something else that's cool is you can literally get, you know, stats by normal, like turf stats. Then you can get stats by leader, and then stats by fury as well. So we'll do this, we'll enhance this, and you can see how much it'll increase. It's not a lot, it gives me 0.2%, right? That's not really anything, but it does add up. So we'll enhance this, just because why not, right? Enhance it, now I got extra 0.2. And then you can go here on this little graph, it'll show you all the bonuses you've gotten from artifacts. There's some good ones, there's some pretty good ones. You know, I've gotten about 24-25% base attack so far. With leader, you know, 19, 21, that range. And then with fury, we're anywhere from 10 to 14. So that's really not bad. Considering that these are kind of like hidden stats, right? Similar to castle stars. You can't see really what the person has. So if we search myself, you can see I don't have anything blessed. You know, 133 artifact stars, 358 levels. It's not bad, you know. People have, you know, all of them maxed out. Lots of stats that way, but that kind of takes the fun out of it a little bit, I think. So you have all these. You can get army stats. You can get army HP. I've been literally just focusing on attacks in the order of with leader, fury, and then turf. Even though it doesn't really look that way, since turf's the highest. But the reason is because the way I look at it is, I'm always gonna have fury when I attack something, right? So I'd prefer to have fury stats, but I also want to have with leader stats because I'm usually gonna attack with my leader. But you never know. I kind of just take whatever. So another good thing to note, however, is you can get brushes from the new Trial by Fire. So let me see. That's all. Here we go. So you can get records. Maybe you can't get brushes? I thought you could get brushes, though. You need to get tomes. But records are good. Let's clear that real fast. So records are really good. Records and brushes are really what slow you down, because in order to get, obviously, the generic shards, you have to level up. Oh, you do get brushes. See, told you. 4 brushes. So in order to get those generic shards, you have to keep leveling them, and without brushes and records, it becomes very difficult, because as you can see, you know, I could level these up, I could enhance them, I could upgrade them, but when it comes to, like, even a level 6, you know, I can't. I need records, right? Lots of records. So it's not bad. It's a very good system, I think. It's cool to have that little blessed flare, you know, like when you look at the top person, you know, and you see, it's just cool to see. But you know, look at how many more they have. They're also, you know, Emperor Maddie. So, but yeah, that's artifacts for the most part. You know, there's not really much else to talk about. Well, you can upgrade them however you want, really. I would always suggest doing attack stats over anything else, because like you look at this one gives you attack and defense. Defense is not bad, but it does give attack, and it gives you a decent bit of attack actually. It's 0.5% on a level. On a star, it's again same thing, about 0.2. So Take what you can get, right? Same thing, infantry attack, cav defense. Uh, Training speed, actually, let's go back. Training speed's good. Training speed is really good, actually, because, and this kind of steers away from the topic of artifacts, but as you make more infirmaries, you have less manners, you lose less training speed, right? Because at max, you gain 20% training speed, right, for per manor. The less manners you have, the less training speed you have. So, if you look back, I have 23% additional training speed just from artifacts. So that kind of gives me a little bit extra comfort of not having all these manners, because I don't need to. Rather have more infirmaries. So research speed, it's research speed's really good if you're just starting out, but if you have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of days or thousands of days of research speed ups, you're not really worried too much about research speed. However, if you look at the sets, this is actually a bad example, but this is all research speed. So very good for someone who is, again, just starting out, to get that extra 2% or extra 3%. I don't think it's likely to get that extra 5% for someone just starting out. But let's look at the other sets. So the King's Journey is really good. Obviously, at the end, when you bless all of them, you get 5% army attack. At 3 stars, though, you get 5% army HP, which is very good. If you look at the Timeless set, that's the research one. And then the Elven Legend is training speed, again. So once you get all of them to 3 stars, you get 2% training speed. It's not a lot. I wish it was more. Maybe on par with the research speed, at least, because, this is 3 star 2, and this one's 3 star 3%. So, little discrepancy there, I think, but it's not bad. Artifacts are good. I hope to see more things added in the future similar to artifacts. Perhaps not as expensive. I know a lot of other content creators have done spreadsheets and all the math to see how much it costs. It's impossible to see because it's such a random system, but it's expensive, right? I bought some of the packs here and there, and I don't really have much to show for it, as you can see, but maybe something more like Trial by Fire, where it's entirely free, it requires nothing from you, but you can get stuff out of it still. That'd be good. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video.